Hey guys, we're already in the middle of January, and even though you might think it's a dry season, there are a lot of games coming out this week, so let's get into it. First up is Resident Evil Zero HD Remaster. Along with better visuals, Resident Evil Zero HD has improved sound, widescreen support, and the option to use a modernized control setup. In terms of story, Resident Evil Zero is set before the events of the original Resident Evil, which Capcom also recently remade. You probably remember Rebecca Chambers and Billy Cohen, right? Well, the duo works together to survive a virus that has resulted in a zombie outbreak. But if you want HD remasters of Resident Evil Zero as well as Resident Evil, you can pick up the Origins Collection. That's available on Xbox One, PS4, and PC on the 19th. Darkest Dungeon is a super difficult roguelike dungeon crawler, made by a bunch of jerks that like watching the player lose. You manage a roster of heroes that are ready to explore dungeons below a gothic mansion you just inherited. But pretty much everything down there kills you, and the people in your party get scared and lose their sanity, and then they just start missing shots or freak out altogether and try to leave you. I played this with Alexa when it was in early access, and it was depressingly enjoyable. Take from that what you will. This also comes out on the 19th. Moving on to Blade and Soul. You might recall it was hugely successful in Asia when it first launched in 2013, reportedly hitting 1.8 million concurrent users within the year in China alone. To give it some perspective, Blizzard's World of Warcraft hit 1 million subscribers in North America and Canada after a year of its launch. At launch, the game will feature 7 classes, 30 dungeons, a level cap of 45, and a 1v1 arena. It was popular there, might be popular here, and that comes to PC on the 19th. Moving on to some couch combat, there's Move or Die, a fast-paced 4-player local online party game where the mechanics change every 20 seconds. Now, there's a lot of couch combat games coming out all the time, but this one had a really good trailer, so I'm interested. But if you're more of a retro-inspired person, there's Stardust Vanguard that has military leaders equipping themselves with giant mech robots armed with only an energy sword and an auto-targeting machine gun. Space fight. Take your pick, or if you like couch combat, get them both. Make them fight to the death. Next up, PS4 owners get Klaus, a 2D puzzle platformer. Players will be able to move and rotate objects like jump pads, platforms, spikes, and other stuff by using unique touch features of both PS4 and Vita. I don't know too much about this game, but the story looks pretty intriguing. It's kind of got that weird Memento vibe, and if you're intrigued, you can pick it up on the 19th. Moving on to 3DS owners. In North America, you get Mario & Luigi Paper Jam. While attempting to fix a hole in Princess Peach's castle library, Luigi accidentally trips and knocks over a mysterious book containing the Paper Mario world, causing the paper-thin residents within it to spread across the Mushroom Kingdom. Gameplay looks like it has some interesting mechanics, but more importantly, I want to know who the author of that book is. This is out on the 22nd. Also this week, Atlas gifts us with The Deadly Tower of Monsters. Follow some movie stars, clearly playing some B-level sci-fi characters. You get Dick Starspeed, Scarlet Nova, and Robot in this really silly sci-fi adventure, all set to ridiculous self-aware director commentary. Also on the 19th. Finally, you're invited to lead the expedition that started it all in Homeworld, Deserts of Kharak. It's a ground-based sci-fi RTS from Blackbird Interactive, a studio founded by veterans of the Homeworld and Company of Heroes franchises. Good pedigree. You get to take control of fleets of land and air vehicles to conquer massive sand dunes in the desert. Your choices in resource management, fleet composition, and technology research will impact your chances of survival. Good luck to you on the 20th. So between the Resident Evil remasters, the new Homeworld, and the soul-crushing Darkest Dungeon, there's actually a lot of games coming out this week. Let me know what you're interested in picking up. Remember that release dates are based on retailer listings, and sometimes they change. I'll see you next week.